All right, before I begin, I want to give you a quick disclaimer. This team here is my squad. This is my team. So I probably know more about this team than anybody else. But I also might have a bias, so you could take that with a grain of salt if you like. All right, so here we go. 2015 fantasy outlook for the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers won a division with the losing record, but offensively, they still were in the bottom 10 of the NFL. But there's still some pieces that you could use. Cam Newton, he's a fantasy starter, but he's probably a low-end QB1. Bottom in the 10 to 12 range when you come to quarterback rankings. But I would definitely start him. Running backs, Jonathan Stewart should get the bulk of the carries, should get the bulk of the load. So he is definitely, he has our running back one potential. Now, when it comes to Jonathan Stewart, I recommend you have to handcuff him. And right now it's looking like the handcuff is going to be the rookie out of Auburn, Cameron Artis-Payne. So if you draft Jonathan Stewart, I recommend you handcuff him and get Cameron Artis-Payne at the end of the draft. Wide receivers, Kelvin Benjamin, he has wide receiver one potential. Definitely a wide receiver two. High-end wide receiver two, low-end wide receiver one is where I will put Kelvin. Devin Funches is a upgrade over Jericho Cotchery, who is the guy on the other side. He's undraftable. If you really want him that bad, you get him at the end of the draft. You can get him at the final round if you like, but you can probably get away with picking him up in waivers. He could have a good year. I'm just not confident in telling you to go ahead and pick him up unless you really want him. Ted Ginn Jr. returned to the team. Keep an eye on that. He's undraftable as well. Those are the only three receivers I would be even considering with regards to the Panthers wide receivers. The tight end position, Greg Olsen will be a top 3 tight end in fantasy. That's just the way it's going to be. I know people might not agree with that, but he will be a top 3 tight end in fantasy. The defense is very draftable. You should draft them. You can play them every week and not have anything to worry about. Follow me on Twitter at ChampD1012. Thanks.